Oh, let me make sure YouTube's not broken again. Because it messed up real bad last week. It appears it worked this time. Good. Man, my elbow is still getting kind of annoying. Helped a little bit, but by the end of the stream, it'll probably be annoying again. Let's see here. Actually, I was gonna look up something about this game. Oh. Okay, sorry, I was just before the stream here, I was looking at what the actual difficulty stuff does. So, game difficulty decides whether you can allow reverting flights, allow quick loading. I guess it's what decides whether the missing crew respawns, which is kind of like a weird thing because I don't really know what like the crew stats do, so it is weird that they come back. Auto hire crew members before flight. No entry purchase required on research. No entry purchase required on research. What does that mean? Oh, I forgot. That's probably related to the other like non-science mode. Or wait, no, maybe that still applies to this. Because then there's the career mode as well. But yeah, indestructible facilities. Allow stock vessels. I don't know what some of this actually applies. I'm just kind of curious. Was it a mod that Lim had mentioned before, or was it an in-game like difficulty thing? Because I kind of like the idea of being required to build a satellite network. Um, but I'm not sure if that's like required on difficulty or what. Um, I'm just looking at things. I should have finished looking at this at the beginning before the stream started, but then I remembered, oh, I didn't finish looking into this. Oh no. Yeah. Um, hmm. Ba, 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 ba. I'm just reading things. I don't, should I, I'm just trying to get an idea of like what people think about the difficulty modes. Um, I think this person's talking about career mode, so it's a little bit of a different thing. Um, do I have a probe core? One second. This is a thing that I should look into if I want to do satellites. I guess, yeah, this is the probe core. Okay. Do I have... Okay, the real question is, do I have solar or anything? Um, can't really. Um, 'Cause I would like... Okay, so... ComNet, relay control communication system. ComNet enabled as a difficulty setting. Okay. Um, antenna have limited range from which control transmissions. Okay, yeah. I want to make the game harder in a very specific way that I think might be fun. Um, yeah, so there is um there is a setting that you can enable that requires you to build like a comms net. Um, I believe this must be I think this is part of why there's this building, one of these buildings tracking, well, I guess the tracking station always was the thing. I should have probably read that. I'm trying to think about things. Um, facility is closed. Electricity, let's see. Unmanned control technology. Not only receive... Okay, yeah, so I can get some solar. I guess this would be what I would want. Can I can't, like, refund this, can I? um... Problem is I have to get 90 science. So... I guess maybe I should try to get to, like, Minmus or something. Or get another landing on the moon with a larger ship. Or just do something to get some quick science. And then we can get this. Maybe if we get enough, we can also get better landing gear. Because it would be kind of nice and fun to, to do the satellite network thing. Okay, here we are. Oh, okay, huh. I guess it doesn't just have, like, difficulty options as a singular thing as much. I mean, I guess you could probably... Oh my. Um... Oh, wait. Huh. So wait, was that already enabled? I don't remember if I enabled this. But maybe this has already been a thing. Oh. Yeah. Com network is a thing, and it's already enabled, which means I don't think I enabled it. Huh. Okay, so this is a thing I have to start thinking about, I think, then. I think the default communications stuff, the range on it, so if I were to remote control something, I can only remote control it kind of like on the planet. I can get a thing that can get me like 2/3 of the way to Minmus remote control. But then any further out, where's the game? It's a good thing I haven't done anything yet. How did this happen? One second. Why? Set to the thing. It's why was the game not visible for a minute? Oh, what the heck? Why is that? Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Something was set wrong. Luckily, I was mostly just looking at web pages, so you didn't really miss anything. I just had opened this up, and I was looking at, like, so, okay. So I guess, now that Lim's here, comm networks are, like, the comm network setting was enabled, but I don't remember enabling it, so it might be default. So weirdly enough, I should start considering getting, like, a basic solar panel, so that I can do a satellite. For further out transmitting. Unfortunately, I only really have batteries right now. So I might try to do a manned mission to Minmus. So I think this is the big one, right? Yeah. Also, normal mode, I guess the main thing is the crew respawns. Which is weird to me, but I'm also not 100% sure how much of a difference it really makes. I guess I don't have the other battery yet. We learned our lesson, though. The way I play and how bad I am at this game, I will run out of, very important things, such as the, monopropellant. Did I have, like, anything other than the modules? I don't believe I have anything other than the modules. I also don't 100%. Okay, so the drain valve. Series fuel line. Fluid dynamics. Engineers thought, what if you failed to attach the fuel pipe at all? Solves the issue of making sure fuel goes to the right direction. It just goes out. Assigned to bookkeeping duties later. His idea in the form of FTE1 will allow you to drain most resources from the part that happens to be attached to. Great for emergencies. Flotation adjustment. Oh, okay. So this is just like a little, like, it's not that important. These pipes, however, are probably a lot more important. Sewage pipe painted yellow. It's a relatively nice color. Fuel lines are indeed able to pump fuel from side-mounted fuel tanks. Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to get an idea for what I can build here. Is this big? Yeah, this is big. Asparagus staging. It took me a second. I'm like, why is it called? And then I remember what asparagus looks like. Can we just acknowledge for a second how weird asparagus is? It's pretty weird. Wait, no, I'm not thinking of asparagus. I'm thinking of, crud. No, okay, asparagus is weird. It's not the weird thing I was thinking of. Crud. What's the name of those? Brussels sprouts. Asparagus is, like, odd. It just kind of... Why isn't it called Brussels sprout? Staging, then. Like, Brussels sprouts are very much what my brain imagines. Why? Every time I look at Brussels sprouts, they're somehow weirder than I remember. Asparagus plant. I guess asparagus does tend to grow up all next to itself. So maybe that's why it's named asparagus staging. Because there are a bunch of tubes next to each other. Not sure. Can this little rocket, like, stand up? Oh, I just realized something else. This is tiny. This is way too tiny. Were these the big ones? Tolerance. I'm not sure. Parachute. 1.6 fully deployed. Effective 41. Okay, yeah, these are the big ones. Don't ask me my life choices. Boosters around your main one, feeding the pipes through the in pairs in a way that causes the outer ones to move their fuel to the inner one to keep it full. Okay, yeah. Sorry, it took me a moment because like that's such a simple concept. Like I guess I was just trying to figure out why is it named that more than what it's doing, but sorry, I'm just trying to think. I guess like the one main rocket, like okay. Asparagus staging, I'm assuming, is what you do once you're in space. Otherwise, when you're on the ground, it's like as many boosters as possible. Or as many actual rockets as possible. Just to get out of the atmosphere as quick as possible. And, you know. You have struts, right? Yeah. Oh, so it's named after just how they bundle it at the store? Literally everything is bundled that way at the store. It could be... It's... my thing is just, like, the choice to name it that is... I don't know. Just slightly odd. See, okay, I was thinking... Have you ever seen Brussels sprouts? Because I was thinking Brussels sprout instead of asparagus at first, because if you've ever seen Brussels sprouts, they literally look like this, like on the plant. Let me get a smaller rocket to demonstrate better. 1 second, let's just put them on here. Yeah, if you've ever seen Brussels sprouts on the plant, they're literally like this. It's so freaking weird. That looks kind of cool, though. It's too bad. It's too bad that's only monopropellant. Oh, that's a lot. So I don't think I have a big parachute for this. I'm just experimenting with some things right now. Would it be wise? I feel like it would be wise to have a couple of these on this. Just to have them. I need... Whoa, clicked out. I need a cap That's the big cap. Where's these? Just put that on. Electricity. You know what? I ran out of electricity as well, didn't I? This is why I need to get, like, the ring-shaped thing. Get some batteries on there. You know what? I can put these, like, here. Because then I can... Well, actually, you know what? No. I'm thinking of not wanting to block the thing if I had a ladder, but I don't have ladders. So I'm actually better off... If I want to have a bunch of monopropellants right now... I'm better off using them as, like, a step stool for my guys to be able to get back up on. Now, I do have one problem, and that is that... these legs don't reach. In fact, none of the legs reach. I need to get better legs, or I can't really use this. Oh, that's slightly inconvenient. I was gonna put that here, but it actually gets completely hidden and I can't see it. I just like to know I can do my science stuff. This seems horribly disbalanced. What's the mass on these? Okay, they're like the same, so it's all fine. Excuse me? Oh. Sometimes with Kerbal, you just have to find the place it lets you put it. Oh, this is tiny. I didn't realize just how small this was. Oh, it's terrible. Not quite. I have no idea how to effectively, I have no... Oh. It wouldn't let me do that, would it? Certainly not, right? Oh, wait, there we go. That seems somehow slightly more legal. But it still is wrong. Why is it okay with this? I just wish I could snap it into place a little better. I feel as though if I'm going to be putting all this insane stuff on here, maybe I should move these up. I have no idea how to handle the science collection at all. Anyway, let's blow this rocket up by accident. I'm just trying to figure out if I can make, like, a good big rocket. Because it's a rocket for a crew of 3, so... Huh. I get the feeling as though this rocket is built not for this situation. TWR? So the capsule is heavy, I guess. I guess I was thinking about this as something that could get off the moon? But that doesn't necessarily mean I can get off the planet. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Oh, the crew don't have anything. Yeah, this is a return vessel, but that doesn't necessarily... I'm not sure. Is this even, like, good enough for a return vessel? I guess I would be I could put a larger one of these on, and then... Yeah, the whole game is a simulator. Can't the game itself have a simulator in it? What the heck? Oh, I ran enough out of fuel? I ran enough out of fuel, that it got light enough to be able to launch off the pad for a second. That's actually insane. That's really goofy. Okay, so we've confirmed if gravity is low, or mass or gravity is low enough, then that's really funny. I don't know. Have you taken a EVA report from here? This is probably a good time to test if I can get you back on there. Oh my gosh. Engineering menu. Actions. Messages. Delta V. Maneuver tools. Okay, they can't get back on higher gravity, so this would only really work if we were on, if I had a ladder or if we were on Earth. In the VB, oh my gosh, I think I'm dying to, acronyms. Oh my goodness. Also, is it just me or does the game not have audio? Like, I feel like the game is very quiet. Is it just my computer volume is low? I feel like there should be something. So he can't get back on the ship, which is actually a little bit of a problem, but whatever. VBA? TWR? Thrust weight ratio, vehicle assembly building. Okay. I see. Whoa, okay, there's a manual right there. Mass. I will admit, this is where the kind of the limits. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, is this, that would be cost if we were doing campaign. There is a point that there is a limit in, I don't think I'll ever really get like that super into the game that I'm like looking at all of like the fanciest things. Planet hopper. Yeah. Sure. Certainly it'll be able to do that, right? Okay, well clearly we need to actually put a proper rocket on it. If we want to be testing this. Do I not have, I guess I don't have any like long ones of the big ones. Can I just, oh yeah. Yeah, let me just do this real quick and just see how this is. Yeah, the little rocket is definitely not meant for what I was doing with it. So math, check the thrust of the engine, and you know the mass, the gravity of the planet should... Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be. I did not expect that specific, thing to be very good, to be honest. Huh. It wants to be upside down. Yeah, the mass of this thing is terrible. I I knew it would be bad, but man, is it terrible. 100%. I decided that the center mass should be, like, way off from where it should be. I just built a missile. I don't know why it's so terrifying when you can't see the— What the heck? Huh? How? 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 Huh? What? Excuse me? Did I just do like a cup flip moment where like it landed perfectly and it's not even on the ground? How? I really wish this was closer so I could just have the absurdity of this screenshot. Or do we get it from this view? I know, I wish I could get some science from it. Oh! Okay. I think we need more, better parachutes. Oh my gosh. Hey, we got a little science! Yippee! Yeah, let's just go back in. This is, oh, B for board. We won't be landing that whole thing if upper stage is coming back from the moon. Yeah, actually, probably, thanks for reminding me I need to add a coupler. Also, I finally realized something about myself. Why in the world have I been so incredibly unfashionable on stream? I have several nice shirts that I could be wearing, and instead I've been just wearing these terrible t-shirts for the longest time now. No. No. Oh. This is a problem. Also, I still don't understand. Like... just for dissipating heat into space. I just don't get it. It requires electricity. And it cools nearby. Okay. But, like, are we certain this isn't... like, it can't do that? That's just so weird to me. It's just so weird that they give you those, but, like... whenever do I need them? Yeah, they're used in space. It's just weird that they're not used, like... I don't know. I guess I get it. You're not really doing radiating on the way down. You're just doing heat shields, which... okay, so I do have a slight problem here. I might have to be employing the strategy that was terrifying that one user the other day. Because I don't have heat shielding for rockets this big. Yeah, they do tend to explode in re-entry, I'm pretty sure, so you're kind of right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 4 of these to try to minimize the destruction, and then hope enough of this survives that the landing doesn't just explode. Oh wait, I have an idea. Okay. If we make the rocket withstand that, then what we can do to survive the rest of it... Sometimes I feel like this doesn't latch on properly. I can have these so that all of this... Okay, yeah. Wait, I have an idea. I have a further idea on how to make this work. We put the big decoupler on. Do I actually want this after the parachute stage? I'm not sure. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Okay, so the plan the plan is that because I don't have a radiator big enough, the rocket will act as my re-entry thing. It will explode for me. And you know what? While we're at it, let's test out. So how much fuel do these actually take? 720. Oh, I see. So these just have... Okay, it's these ones that have... Yeah, that's way more. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. This seems horrible. Yeah, let's not do that right now. I think I need an even bigger rocket to justify that, but everything will be fine. Oop, those are the little ones. Sure. Just, you know. Anyway, yeah. The rocket will explode for me. And then the and then we will decouple. If there are any parts left, we will decouple them and put the landing gear out with what's left. Wow, this is slow. These big rockets are heavy. Actually, thinking about it, I just realized... Ah, gosh, docking would be so nice. Sorry, because I realize, wouldn't it be better to have... So I'm assuming the point of a rocket this big is you have the crew capsule... And then you put like 1 or 2 crew down to the planet on a smaller capsule and then have them come back up and reconnect, and then this is like the command module to get back to the planet. Man, that is like the most insane thing to think like NASA had done. I'm just curious if there was anything I ever missed. Like, point 8, I'll get everything I can take. Clearly it's different now that there's crew on board, right? I feel like I just need a hotkey for the crew report. I mean, this little, like, this stage of the rocket is definitely good enough to itself get into space. It just looks a little goofy. It's just like a lander once it's on this part. You know, not into orbit. Well, actually, I do wonder if it could get into orbit, but, can I, like... I don't know. Can I, like, land it in this lake? I'm very bad at the, rotation of the planet and where I should actually be aiming. I can't remember which way it's going under me. Which is probably not a thing you want to not know as a rocket scientist. So like if I am like here, maybe that'll be good enough, right? 420 fuel. How's the crew feeling about this? Howdy, howdy. They're not feeling anything important. Oh, I just realized. Right, there's more inventory on this one, so I could technically put some extra stuff on. It's just me, are these not, like, fueled as much? Well, it's, you know, 420 meters a second. That's a requirement. It's completely normal conversation. I really, the maneuver's all gross. It was way worse than I thought it would be. Maybe that's correct. I'm just trying to land in a lake right now, and I don't know why. I just want to see if this stupid little rocket will work. Woo! Goodbye! That's always surreal to watch. Was it not, bot? I love when the game reviews are just like, just they don't even have like a review number or anything. Oh, there it is. Closed doors, please. I mean, this capsule looks cool despite being probably horrible garbo. It'll all be fine. Oh, I forgot to, because I'm also testing the re-entry, I kind of forgot to, adjust the attempt to get in the lake with the fact that I'm gonna be slowing down in a second. Whoa, that's too much. We're gonna catch fire soon? Are we gonna catch fire at all? We're not even... This was a really, really, simple hop, skip, and a jump. Well, we will land in the ocean, though, probably. So that's pretty safe for the crew, I think. Well... Okay, we'll probably start burning up now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, usually I've been coming in a ridiculous, like, 2,000-ish. So maybe this isn't the, like, best test of it all. And as we established, this thing can't actually pick me up out of orbit again, so... Just gonna... Just gonna do that. Well, I mean... I would generally consider this a success. Here, let's test all the parts. Even if it's completely unnecessary. Wouldn't mind getting some more cruise stuff. Oh, that is weird. Space is weird. How bad could it be? They'll only twist and shatter and spike right through the hull and destroy one of the crew members. That's what they signed up for. I swear if this explodes with 4 of these and no other weight... Well, you know, I don't really swear, so... I guess I won't do anything at all. I will admit... I have that sort of mixed feeling of really, really wishing you could do even faster speed up in this stage, which I understand why they don't let you, because unfortunately the speed up does make you explode more readily. Like, I definitely have exploded several times before by having speed up during this, so I kind of get it. The calculations aren't accurate enough, but it's so slow. Anybody in there? Hello? Hello? Rescue. Oh! I didn't like being that close to that audio. I guess it's interesting. I was hoping that finally doing multiple crew members would give me slightly different crew reports for the first few. You know, how are they doing together? Yeah, nothing new. But hey, the ship worked. See, my science and the game science are two different things. I'm only risking 3 times as many people by doing it. Okay, I need to start thinking about how the staging on this rocket is gonna go, because, also, utility or cargo? Yeah, just, like... Ah. I don't know, I can put some stuff in here. Just to feel like I'm doing something. You know, that's just to test the weight. Oh yeah, I forgot to make it a unicorn horn. See, I have so many parts that eventually it will be good for satellites, but okay, so data transmitter, relay, 5M. Direct. Okay, so this is what I will want to stick onto my satellite when I inevitably build it. Actually, so it uses 51 electrical a second when transmitting. How many how much electricity does this have? It only has 100? Wait. Wait a second. Where was that again? 51 a second? How long does it transmit for? So the packet size is... I don't really know the intricacies of this, but I'm getting the feeling that if I were to try to do this right now, each battery pack would only be good for, yeah, you can and I have done it before. But this is so I can also do, like, long distance stuff. Yeah, it's more expensive than the others. Yeah, so, I was actually looking into comm satellite right now, which, let me make sure to save Planet Hopper. 1 second. I want to trash Planet Hopper. I'm gonna mess with something very dumb real quick. I'm going to... How do I want to build this? I'm gonna make my first satellite. I guess. What are we putting together here? I'm just looking at what items I have. So obviously there's this, and like, I guess Where does the, like, how do I... Okay, so it will extend like that. Okay, gotcha. Obviously, I don't think, I don't think most of these other things are gonna matter right now. I'm just trying to find, like, do I have, like, just a thin structure I can attach to this? I wish I had more thingies. I don't really have any, like, tiny... Oh, here's one. Yeah, okay. Wait, can I... Yeah, I can empty it. Though I might actually use these to get it into, like, position. Okay, so here's the silliness of my scenario right now. Do I even... Wait, oh. Oh, gosh. Sure. So the silliness of my scenario right now is that I don't have any solar panels from the looks of it. There's no real reason I should be trying to put a comm satellite up right now, because I can only make an incredibly temporary one. But I kind of just want to do it for the fun of it real quick. Because my only real solution for putting up one that will last a while is to do this, which is so stupid. See, this is in this is Kerbal. This is what you would expect the Kerbals to do. They can't make a long distance comm satellite work. They would 100% just stick a bunch of batteries on. Yeah, solar panels is actually kind of my goal right now of why I want to go to another planet. I do need like 90 science for it though. I think. Do I want to... One second. Let me save this as Kerbal Internet. I don't know. Yeah, sure. I can't think of a better name. So let's leave the building real quick. Unless I missed one. So propulsion systems, no. There's some different kinds of decouplers here. More aerodynamic parts, more landing gear. And yeah, I was looking at other ones because unfortunately 90 to research it. I need 80 more, and there's the first solar panel is right there. So this is the one I saw earlier. I was just trying to see if there was somehow another one other than electrical. Yeah, it's kind of rough. There's a lot of things that I feel like it feels like if you want to really get going, you have to get, but it's kind of hard to get them. Can I not actually attach these here? Oh no. It is dawning on me I have no idea how to actually turn this into a rocket. Yeah, gotta do some more moon missions. But first... I think I need to actually make this a secondary... Like, I need another pod? Like, I think I need to do, like, a quick, like... Can I make this the core one? I can't even freaking select anything. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to do this really dumb. Because I don't think I can connect this, this kind of thing. I think because it's meant for, like, jet engines, I don't think it really wants to connect. So I have an amazing idea. And by idea, I mean just utter distraction. I need to make a real basic, module here. I'm just trying to think this through real quick, because this is very silly. Okay, just in case. No, not that one. This one. I need lander legs. I just want to make sure this doesn't blow up. I wouldn't want to blow up Kerbals, would I? I feel like that should be enough. Just a good old parachute on top of a capsule. By the way, did I have, like, any other capsules? I mean, technically I don't actually need to put a Kerbal in, do I? Technically I could just use another remote control. So there's some interesting capsules here. Meh. All we need... Wait, is this solid fuel? Yeah, that's solid fuel. Then let me not do that for that stage. All we need... This does use oxidized fuel, right? Yeah. Just double checking. I feel like I'm putting too much thought into something that is simply a bottle rocket that gets another thing into space. Speaking of which, right, so in all of my genius, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna, is this possible? Will it let me do this? I feel as though perhaps the answer is no. I might want to test this. If it even lets me do it the way I'm doing. This is stupid. I've gone full silly mode. Oh, please let me connect. No. It doesn't consider it part of the ship. How do I convince it to let me connect this? Is it are all the batteries in the way? This is so dumb. No, we have to figure this out, then we're gonna BRB. I mean, I guess to balance it, I have to make 2 of them as well, but... Okay, so if I put that there... Can I look to the side at all? Yeah, I feel like this whole thing is cursed at this point. Can I clip these into here? No? No! It's punishing me for my hubris. Yeah, I think the way the parts work is like a hierarchy. It's not very happy with me. Okay, so in that case, what's the smallest thing I could connect this with? Also, yeah, I can't connect it like that. Then it's kind of funky. Okay, so what if, in that case... we just kind of try to put this up as far as we can go? Fortunately, not very far. It's like I gotta select it from like the lowest. No, it's really weird. So I'm trying to figure out what determines what position my mouse is like trying to connect this to it. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough, I think. Come on. There we go. I guess we're releasing 2 satellites as well. Because why not? Oh, this is dumb. We're making our SpaceX just fleet of single-use battery satellites. This is practice for later. Let's just call this practice for later. It's all fine. It's all fine and games. Oh, why is it being weird? And that's a single... Oh, I know why. Does it really actually not let you... I don't think it lets you do that, does it? The sort of, like... Oh, okay, so if you're making a single one, it lets... Oh, wait a second. I can do overlap. Okay, this is way better. Holy crud. What in the world are we trying to do? We are not releasing that many satellites. Okay, we've gotten through the rot. We now know how to set this up. I don't know why it was being kind of particular, but, you know. It's the Kerbal tradition. As many things shoved on a tube as you can. I was also gonna add, like, whatever, like, this is. I don't even care if I know what it is or not. I just want to add it. Very important. Okay, let's not forget the most important part, the actual comm satellite. Or the comms thingy. Which, as is tradition with the things I'm building, has to become a unicorn horn. Because why wouldn't it be? It's just not right without its iconic unicorn horn. Okay, this is like on its own stage. I have no idea how staging works when you, like, decouple these things. Wait, decoupling that should go on, like, a stage in here. It dawns on me I haven't put any more monopropellant on the actual main ship. I should probably do that. I get a little lost, admittedly, with the, locations of things. I just want to see how, oh, 1 second. I really, really want to see how bad this is with the, with the sideways, like, is this just gonna fall over instantly? I mean, yeah, of course it is. Monopropellant, save me! Again, there's no way the Kerbal could die. Yeah, we're gonna balance that by just releasing 2 of them into the atmosphere. But, I just wanted to see what happened if your rocket had a, like, parasitic leech. Oh, I just realized this doesn't have any, like, just regular thing, does it? Like, it's, I'm not sure if I can control it, is what I'm thinking right now. Let's, extend that, and then... Oh, I can't even really see it. No! Aim, 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 aim. Ah! Aim camera. How do I switch again? Like, to what I'm controlling? Oh. Well, there goes that. The heck? I don't know how to disconnect and run another ship, now that I think about it. But, okay. I think... I'm not sure if that can count as a ship unless I put a direct thing. Ooh. That was probably it landing. That was a lot of explosions, actually. Anyway. I like to play as if... You know what? I might enable the setting that the dudes don't respawn or something. I just like the idea that, you know, there's some stakes. Not much, but some. In fact, 1 second. Where is that difficulty setting? Yeah, let's get rid of that. I want to feel like I'm truly scarring people for life by losing. You know, he just had a lot of brothers. And now we're out of brothers. Okay. So, we can solve problems with our comm satellite, which comically I may very well reuse this design for the actual satellite, you know, just without 1,000 batteries attached to it. I did not think this part through, no. Nope, that's a battery. Oh my gosh. That's weird. Why did this get, like, stuck in stasis? I swear to you, I can get in here. Probably. What is that? Is that a battery? That might be a battery I took off. Actually, where is the coupler? Because that seems to be a jet. Did I forget where I put the coupler on this thing? Is this not the coupler? Oh, there we go. Found it. Oh, man. You'd have to find it on my YouTube channel, but, if you think that's crazy, I'm not, like, amazing at this game by any means, so I was pretty proud of myself. Is that even staged? Oh my gosh, it is. I was pretty proud of myself, last stream of this, when I actually managed to rescue a crew member that I had gotten trapped in the moon's orbit. It was an insane thing, because, like, that was the first time I had, like, I still don't get back from the moon, very easily myself. So, with a little help from chat, for sure, when you can finally get to that point, it is kind of insanely rewarding. Also, this is not working. You know, I'm gonna just accept that this is how this rocket is built now. Oops. Okay. It is a very fun game. For sure. With all that crazy stuff that you get up to. Okay. So I really do just need to get this thing into orbit by any means necessary, so, I've gotten very silly today. I thought maybe I would do some serious missions, but nope, instead I've gotten very, very silly. I have to be careful now that I think about it. Oh yeah, entry. I don't know why I am alive. I will say, I think I have some undeserved luck with one of my ships. Every part of the ship explodes around the crew capsule as it re-enters. It is truly an insult to rocketry. In fact, I've realized I have no idea how to get this crew capsule back, and I'm a little scared and perhaps willing to abandon this and try to redesign it slightly, because I wasn't thinking about the fact that I'm sacrificing Jebediah to space. Oh no. Okay, I think the rocket has decided for me. Well, no, we're good. We can keep going. I just need to use a little bit of extra fuel to get him back down from space. Otherwise, we're doing another rescue mission. Actually, I'm not even sure. This probably can't get to space at this point. Technically, it doesn't have to. Oh, I didn't... Oh, I forgot. I didn't put the actual comms thing on there. It's interesting. A few people have gotten AI to solve the practice GAC ciphers. Huh. Like, the AI is able to solve them? That's interesting, if that's the case. Oh yeah, there's no way we're getting this to orbit like this. Okay. It's a good test for just trying to figure these out as satellites. Oh, crud. Let me just make sure that's gonna land. Where even is, wait, so, oh, right! I've realized something very dumb. I can't use these jets. I was gonna use the, that's a jet engine. This doesn't work. I forgot the tiny ones are jet engines. They don't use mixed fuel. I also, like... I don't really know. Like, can I not command that module? I really do wish I could, like, just kind of skip to the part where... Is he gonna die? I feel like he's gonna die. Sort of designed to be more solvable. Oh, okay. Technically. Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah, I keep thinking about group auto key as like this scary thing, but I keep forgetting that technically you guys work with a lot of really, really simple ones a lot of times, just for like conceptualizing. Okay, so I should add some fins to the satellite rocket. I'm really throwing this together way too much. But yeah, I guess the group ciphertext auto key. I understand that's a whole different beast. Oh, I was supposed to take a BRB. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes before I, like, I don't know, die from not. So, be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Wrong one! Wow. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to break your bones. Ugh. Ever since our stream the other day, I'm really paranoid now that something is gonna be wrong with the YouTube stream. Anyway, clearly all we need are more fins on this thing. Yeah. Sure. With the cipher stuff, after I made that weird one the other day, I've been thinking more and more about whether I should look at things like the cauldron data and other things in Noida again. Just out of curiosity, if there's anything that we overlooked because it would have been like simple in a way that new users wouldn't really notice and veteran users wouldn't think of. Because the thing I made, that weird encoding, kind of was something I figured would blindside what people would expect from a cipher or an encoding. It's just hidden data and not really much else. I wish I was better at solving ciphers, says the guy with, like, you know, like a very small, like, in the club of just a couple people that have, like, the solving rate that you do right now with that site, or with that group that you, do ciphers with. Oh gosh. Not again! No! I was so close! What? Okay. Don't ask me how anything I do in this game works. You know, this rocket is terrible, and I'm thinking I should just strap these to my other rocket that is able to get to the moon. I threw this thing together way too quickly. You know what, we're not even... Gosh. Truly a terrible, terrible set of rockets I've built recently. You know what? I'm gonna revert. Because I forgot, like, the actual important... During my BRB, I forgot the thing I was actually gonna be testing. I'm dumb. I forgot I had to actually make these unicorns. For any of this to make sense. Because I don't know whether I can consider these separate rockets or not. Also, yeah, maybe that'll help. Can I pilot these? I'm really not sure how this works in Kerbal. Next week, which, by the way, I probably won't stream on Saturday due to 4th of July. But next week, I will probably try to do a stream where I go over all of the junk I've found while trash cleaning that was, like, I don't know, interesting enough to keep, I guess. All of the odd little toys and just bits of trash that just were vaguely interesting. Oh my gosh. Wow, it actually exploded this time. There's definitely more I could show off, but, oh my gosh. No! I'm just trying to figure something out here. Give me a moment. Okay, one second, one second. Okay, this is considered like a vessel now, I think? Like a, or, wait. Oh, why is it there? Aim camera to this one. Oh, I didn't actually... Oh, there's no air intake either. This is the stupidest thing I've ever built. This would have never even worked in the atmosphere. Why did I build this monstrosity? I think I should go back to just playing the game. I still don't seem to be able to... Oh, here we go. Kerbal Internet Relay. Kerbal... Yeah. Oh, wait, no. That's just me making it target. Oh, bye! Oops. I was a little bit busy trying to figure out if I could control this thing. It'll come down eventually, I think. What the heck? Oh, wait. Okay, no, we just transitioned back to this. Okay, I thought that had just, like, come down and... I really do wish I had more camera control. What even part of the ship is that? Okay. Whoa. Switch to... That's weird. Cannot switch vessels while about to crash. Well, then get down. Get down with the sickness. I need you on the floor so I can mess with stuff. Okay. Switch to internet relay. Wait, so... Oh, it won't let me mess with this one because it doesn't have, the satellite on it, I think, anymore. Or maybe it considers both of these somehow a vessel? Well, no, this one doesn't have it either. I'm not really sure. It might actually consider them both because they were both staged at the, same time. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I can technically control this monstrosity. Spin. 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 How's the electrical charge doing as I spin it around? Oh, pretty bad. Despite the amount of batteries there are, we're still burning through them slowly. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the moon. Let's go back to doing like actual stuff because I don't think I can really make a satisfying satellite without all the other parts. So why bother trying to make a terrible one instead? So let's go back to the planet hopper and make it a little hoppier. Let's make it happy. So, I mean, really, when in doubt, just add more. Right? Right? Am I right or am I right? Wah, 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 wah. And then chat realized Crab was never to be right. He was incapable of such things. And aerodynamics. I have said in the past that I am only capable of being half correct. Ooh. Or as that one creature from Adventure Time put it, I have an approximate knowledge of all things. Probably including that quote. I can't make this like a pointy top, so it's a unicorn. Again. It all comes back to unicorns eventually. You know, I think I need more power. I almost know everything, and I can't say I know almost everything. I can almost say I don't almost know everything. Perchance. I kind of want to get up to like 6,000. I don't know. What if I just shove an extra one on here? What does that get me? Ooh, that seems good enough. Problem is, okay, I think I determined earlier I wanted to change this. I'm just gonna put a chunky one on here because it's not like they can get back onto the rocket anyway. When they're on like an atmosphere. So I might as well just commit to having as much fuel as possible for that part of the trip. I really am. After our monopropellant problem last time, I really am just adding monopropellant to each staging just to make sure I have it. Anything else I want to change about this? I do like to have my decouplers on their own stage. Sure. Let's just go. Fly me to the moon and let me play among us. Should I add more batteries, actually? Where's my batteries? I have like 4 of them. Is that even enough? Or wait, no, I think I only added 2 of them. You know what? Forget it. We're adding more batteries. 1 second. I'll do it my way. I wonder if there is a way to, like, set... what stage things like the batteries are taking from. Okay. Gotta get back to the moon. Okay, we'll just do a moon orbit, by the way. Just... Whoa. Didn't realize that weird bright light was there. I really do think the game is quiet. This is so slow. Yeah, so I think I'll just try to do a quick orbit of the moon, because I am reminded that the other thing I was gonna invest in was actually the um the lander legs, I'm a little worried about the fact that I don't think I could do... I can't land on anything right now with this big ship. So I could take my intergalactic space paw and maybe with that one. Is there a way to just look around the wheel? It does seem... Why is it so quiet? One second. What happened to the volume? It does seem weird. But is that then too loud? I don't know why the volume would be down. Oh gosh, this is slightly wobbly. Perhaps that is plenty for an orbit. I'll just go the whole way, why not? I don't know if I've messed around with that too much. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. I guess this will give me an idea for this first stage, just how... Oh! Oh! Wait a second. Okay, the music is high, the spacecraft is... Did I change this? One second, let's keep that at like 50 and then maybe put the music down. I don't even remember there being voices, but let's just put everything else. I usually keep the music lower, not the... Okay, that's quite the orbit. But sure. Extend that out a bit. Yeah, we still have a lot of fuel, actually. Now that I look at it. Do I want that wide, or do I want to make that, like... Yeah, maybe I do want to... Do I want, like, a clean orbit, or do I want to be able to, like, swoop down and use that as my... Yeah, I feel like I kind of like the idea of that. Also, we got kind of leaned. See if we can fix that a little while we're at it. I'm still not entirely, like, sure the best times to... Or the best ways to... angle things. I need to learn a bit more about, like, the radials and the normals and all that stuff from earlier. The target stuff... Still... There's, like, weird mechanics that I have to learn, and there's still, like... Oh, right. Isn't there, like, a rocket that is still stuck in moon orbit? It just doesn't have any people on it? Yeah, I guess the thing, it's like, I think there are things I need to adjust between the, Apiopus and the Periapsis, where it's just like, if I want to adjust them, I actually have to do it, like, here and then adjust it. But there's just some like little mechanics like that. It's like literally the math aspect of it all that I just have not practiced or thought enough of. Just requires to actually think about it. So I forgot. Put the stage. That is way louder now. Everything's all over the place. Is there a way I can like reset this to defaults? Because I feel like I must have adjusted it weird ages ago, and now I have no idea. Yeah, so I guess the stuff that actually I'll get on this once I oh wow, that's gonna take a little while. So I guess the stuff that I'm trying to figure out is like, okay, so if I have like a circle, like you see how maybe you can see it's like slightly slanted. You can't, due to like, I guess, sort of an axial lock kind of thing. Like, I can fix this not being the right angle, and I can get this up a little bit, but I can't fix from this position. I can't fix, from what I can tell, I can't fix the fact that this one is off. So I assume if I wanted to fix that, I would have to get about here and just do the same thing I was doing. So it's that kind of plane-based logic that I'm still kind of figuring out just from, I guess, the pure math of it all. Also, I think I need to start putting my maneuvers back a bit, because I'm not compensating for how long it actually takes to do them with a rocket like this. So like this one's gonna be like rotated. And that'll do. That actually took a lot of that fuel. I'm actually surprised. I guess being in space, it's quite a bit different. I'm actually surprised it says I have this much, like, fuel left. But I guess once you're out of orbit, it's a bit different. I don't know. Like, is this number correct? Or was that number what I had originally? And it's just in relative locations of where I've spent it? I don't know. Normal anywhere else. I guess I can understand that. Yeah, I guess I just figure, like, if I wanted to, like, line this up a different way, like, let me just see. I mean, I guess it is as simple as, at least for what I was thinking, I guess it is about as simple as that. Just do that to get it to whatever cleaner thing I was thinking in my head. It doesn't really matter that much. I guess in the relevancy of space being huge, a little angle difference is gonna matter a lot. I'm not trying to circularize it. I'm trying to, I don't know, like, do you see how the angle is slightly, like, it's not, like, with the moon, I guess? But I didn't want it to be a circle. Isn't there benefit to non-circular orbits when you're trying to slingshot? Because it means that you can use falling into the Earth as a, like, slingshot mechanism? I'm not trying to stay in Earth orbit, or Kerbal orbit in this case. Non-circular is going to make everything harder. Well, I guess you learn something new every day. I don't know, I guess, the difference of what, like, had me think that, but... Oh yeah, I forgot the batteries also take charge from stuff like that. I guess circular you can get out of the orbit whenever you want. I guess I understand that as... I think I guess so I would have to do a lot of planning beforehand to benefit from whatever. Yeah. I'd have to plan out, like, so, like, I guess in this case, if I were to try to do it here at, like, max efficiency, it's, like, pure luck whether it lines up. Yeah. Though you did teach me, what was that? Add an orbit? Like, I guess there's, yeah, I could just make them wait 3 days. Like, it's definitely not what they would do with a actual astronaut, but Kerbal lets you do stupid things. Though this tilt is exactly the kind of angle thing I was thinking of, where it's just like, wow. I guess I could burn a little extra fuel and try to get it circular first. I mean, how much would that cost at this point, though? It's like another 180. And yeah, I guess the trick in this game is that it does this whenever you make it circular. Like, you could just use that as your guide. Now, actually, do you think... Wait, okay, so that's 200. Actually, thinking about it... Which is cheaper? Now that I'm, like, paying attention. Are they, like, the same? They're, like, the same. But this technically is less of a loss to do it this way. Like, bigger orbit instead of... So you need to adjust your inclination correctly to get an encounter reliably. Yeah. Which, I think I'm understanding it well enough to figure out. I guess the other thing, okay, so when it's doing this, where it's like it's swapping those over, it doesn't really matter much, but I guess I understand you could probably align those just to, like, help your brain out as well. Okay, so it does use the monopropellant from the lowest stage first, which is nice. From the looks of it. I feel like I could do a flyby of Minmus. It's a bit risky, but... Like, I have not planned this out at all. And I do not think see, this is why I do want to do the comm satellite stuff. I do not think I have the comms network to, reach Minmus right now. So I have to get the crew back, or I have to get them close to Kerbin, I think, to transfer the information. clean. Right, so at this point... Oh, okay, when you were saying descending node and ascending node, right, that's these. So I was not paying attention to what those were for a second there. So I actually did not I actually did not. Wait, so is it the ascending? I think would it be the descending node? I can check each of them and get the idea that way. Oh, right, and that gives me degrees. Right. Right? Like, that's a thing? No, well, okay, so that gives me degrees. I can't really get degrees on what min-miss is. But yeah, right, that when I'm trying to sync that up with, like, a target, like, for the, syncing up with what we were doing last time. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna land. On it, but... So I'm just taking a look at what this does. Interesting. So it seems 0.8's the closest I can get to from this angle. I mean, that does look fine. But yeah, it's weird that I was looking at it, I was looking at it without realizing that those were the nodes you were talking about. Okay, so that would be 220. 2 inclination birds due to already being slightly inclined away from the equatorial plane. Oh, right. I was also... Right. I was gonna maybe try to figure that out, but... So if I wanted to, like... okay, no, this wouldn't make sense, I don't think. Oops. Ah. Give me that back. Ah. Okay, yeah, I do think I was correct in my thought that it would, well, now it's actually giving me very... No, they're 220 either way, I think. Wait, is that correct? It says 0. So interesting. For whatever reason, I couldn't get... Okay, so it's like the same fuel either way, but I couldn't get to any lower than 0.8 from the descending node. But the ascending node, I guess, is in a decent spot. Interesting. Surprised this won't cost too much, but... How much fuel do I even have left? What the heck? Wait, what the heck did I just do? Huh? I just clicked that and it looked as if it gave... Huh? What was that? Did it steal fuel? One second. Did it steal fuel from another tank? I'm very confused what just happened there. I don't have something like... Don't tell me I have some kind of like cheat enabled that I'm not aware of. What is that? Like, huh? That seems very wrong. What? One second. Just, there's not something in advanced difficulty settings. Heart pressure. Enable extra ground stations. What? Quick look. I'm not sure what the... Wait, does it actually change anything on the rocket? So, 122... What? No, it doesn't. Okay, so it's not, like, accidentally, like, actually changing the fuel level. Oh my gosh. I think I might have an idea of what's going on because I develop games in Unity. So, a lot of these gauges you'll see, but, like, how would nobody have noticed that? A lot of these gauges you'll see in Unity are actually sliders that, because sliders have an automatic, like, rendering thing, it'll probably reset, like, if I use just the tiniest amount of fuel for a second, I think if I put it, like, up like this, it'll probably reset down. Are the sliders interactable? Because I feel like we all, at least from, like, the era of what this would have been developed, we all would have just used the UI sliders to render out gauges. Like, I don't know, man. Sliders are clickable. It's possible. I don't know. It's possible there's secretly sliders that you're not supposed to be able to interact with. But it also means the moment I use fuel, it should snap it back to the correct value. I think. What? Unity games are admittedly kind of weird. It might not, though. This is just weird. This is just weird. The fact that I'm at least glad it didn't turn out to be like some kind of like sandbox like setting enabled, because I would have felt so bad about like not knowing like if I have cheesed this, but the fact that these didn't change at least relieved me of a little stress. Just click your fuel gauge UI to refill your fuel. It's more yeah, like the actual fuel in the tanks didn't change either, so like it's not doing anything too funky. Yeah, it popped back once I used some fuel. Oh my gosh, they are 100% sending the fuel value to a slider, and somehow, at least on my version, that slider has become clickable. That's insane, dude. Again, I'm very familiar with that because I've done like Unity development stuff. It's just so weird to see it like that. It's so weird to see it like you would generally like disable interactivity. Let me try this way instead. Wait, was I looking at the moon? I have it targeted to min-miss. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the moon. I was looking at the little arrow that tells you where your closest encounter is. So like when I was over here, unless it was doing moon encounters by accident, it was getting like kind of funky over there. I can't tell if that means it's good or not. Like close, I should say. What if I do it like all the way back here, like? Oh. Wait a second, that could work. Oh, I don't... Well, I think I could use some of the fuel from the next stage. Well, okay, so I was kind of thinking, I'm not sure if I'll orbit Minmus. So I was almost wondering if an encounter on the way back would work, but probably stupid. It could work, but I'm getting the feeling that Minmus has so little gravity that it's actually really hard to set up the encounter. Maybe. Like I could, probably. Like that seems good. Just kind of scrape on by and maybe then like do an orbit and then back or something like that. This gives me a chance to back out if I panic, I think. So I think I like this one. By the way, how's the crew feeling? Nothing? Nothing at all? I mean, certainly Minmus should be able to get me enough science to get both the landing gear and the electricity stuff. Minmus and Moon? Oh, man. That'd be crazy. How's... Okay, the monopropellants are doing fine because I have my entire next stage's worth. Yeah, the batteries have been doing... Everything's fine. After all my paranoia last time, you know. Painted in blood or something like that. Oh, I just realized Jebediah is just, like, out in the field and I never recovered him. So if they all die in this mission, Jebediah yet again just kind of gets to live. Sorry, did I say land? Oh, wait, no. You're responding to Kyle. Okay. Why can't I use this monopropellant? I don't even know. I love how, like, they're probably all based on, like, actual things on jets, but, it makes me wonder the sort of, like, vaguely rocketry greebles. Like, whether they actually did go full accurate with some of it, or whether they, did just kind of leave it to what they expect these little guys would, like, strap onto a thing. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Fly me to the Minmus. Let it not just be a nimbus. You know, like, you think you're going to another planet and it's just a cloud? Just a cloud in the sky and you were insane the whole time! Okay. It's probably accurate enough. I wasn't really checking the orbits, but whatever. Maybe wait, was that... There we go. A little off. What the heck? Oh, gosh. Let's just straighten that out again. Did I just not shift it? Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. I think I didn't hit the control key again, and it just kind of kept going for a second. I think I can fix this. Like, if I go retrograde, just a tiny bit, I can probably get this back down to flyby territory, like true flyby territory. Right. So I guess judging by the purple, I'm assuming it's not the first one that, like, that's the actual thing. Can I? Oh, 1 second. Let me set a maneuver here just so I can know how close we are to being midway through space. I just like to experience some of this. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. I kind of forget how long it takes to actually travel through space. Like, you know, I'm not min-maxing here. It's fun to actually experience even a sped up version of the experience. Ah. Wait, how long are days on Kerbin again? Like 5 or 6 hours? I never paid much attention to that. Or wait, what? So 2 days, 1 hour, 6 hours? How did I not realize Kerbal only has a 6-hour day? Like, so the hours, I guess, are real time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe we don't use that until we need it. So the hours are real too. Oh gosh. Oh, we're in we're in crew control territory where the signal's about to die. Oh, that's freaking creepy. So there's the moon. I think Minmus is not nearby until the next orbit. Or, wait, no, it should be somewhere out this way, right? I think? Minmus? Are you that small? It's like, yeah, it's like, it should be like, right? How small is this thing that oh my gosh, like, I can still see the moon from the other side of the planet. I'm starting to realize, oh my gosh, I feel like I saw a dot for a second. I'm starting to realize, why, why Minmus is considered easier. Does this thing, like, what gravity does this thing even have? Wait, I think that's it. Okay. It basically just suddenly in my brain, it went from being a star to a planet. Oh my gosh, there it is. It really actually took me a moment to process that was no longer in the background. I guess it is, like, bright in the sun. I can't tell. I might actually be... Okay, the flyby might actually be on this orbit. Look at it! Oh, it's so adorable. Oh, I should be getting crew reports. Nothing? 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 Have I been out this far before? I almost feel as though, something of value should be gotten from being this far away from Kerbin. Min mus. Once I'm in the different orbit, I think everything will shift over a little. Look at it! Spion! Just go... Whoop! Wait, or... Whoa, why are we switching between things? Kinda don't like that. Wait. There we go. Maybe? This encounter is very strange. I mean, I should have plenty of fuel to get back if I tried to do an orbit on it. Maybe. Maybe? Where exact... Oh, is it actually the second orbit that I have to do? I think it is. Oh my gosh. Almost certainly it seems at this point to be the second orbit that's the important one. It's been very confusing because I'm just not sure about Nevermind, lake bed seemed rather, perhaps we could land there. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I guess I'm in the encounter, but like it's not positioned where I thought it was going to be, which makes me think there's another encounter later. Yeah. But it's not an orbit, it's just a flyby currently. One second. Let me open this and collect the one thing. I think, could I do, like, would the goo get any science? There's a little bit of science. I have a second goo canister, so I think I can get a reading from each of these here. I only have the one science thing. From here, you'll get an orbit. Okay. So this all counts enough. Yeah. So if I thrust retrograde... Are you sure? Wait, is that correct? Am I retrograde? Yeah. Like... Are you sure? Because that's getting me further away from my return orbit. And I don't like that. You're sure? Okay. I'm trusting you're not throwing Kerbals. Oh. What's that? Huh. That's interesting. I mean, I could... Huh? Is that what I wanted? That seemed to be an orbit in a... Or, not an orbit, but I'm so freaking scared. Just keep going. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, just... The little lines paint pictures that scare me sometimes. You can understand. Let's get closer. Oh my gosh, 3 days? My poor dudes. Minmus. I do want to get closer before I do the other materials study. Get like one more science location, so no point in landing on this mission. Fair enough. It feels weird that this is somehow an orbit. Is this orbit? Oh, this orbit's backwards from... Okay. I think something was just revealed into my brain about just everything that really actually freaking hurts my brain. I thought I would... Oh my gosh, I thought I would be going around it the other way around. I understand now. Oh gosh. Oh! 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 I get it. But also, how the heck do I then turn this orbit into something to get home? I guess I make the thing here and try to use that to like whip myself back. So like I maybe if I... How do I... Just do program... I guess that worked. I was just trying to think like how to, you know... Like, I guess I'm just thinking, should I do it at this periapsis, or should I make it a smaller regular orbit, and then... Actually, I guess I should make it circular, to decrease the orbit back to Kerbin, though. Because I was thinking to myself, if we do what we did earlier, and I get a small orbit on this... Or a big orbit, maybe. Well, I have to be careful. It doesn't have a strong gravity field. Then maybe I could just line it up. But you're talking line up with the moon. And then get that... Oh my gosh. I mean, I might also just have the fuel to get back to Kerbin, but... I'm not sure. Wow. Make sure to open this and collect all. Just to make sure I didn't have a... Yeah, that's the same one as before, so I don't think we're... Yeah, I have plenty of fuel. Everything will be fine. Oh, wait. This is why I... Oh. Oh! This is a thing! Wow. What the heck? I have not been paying attention to this. Okay, well, I can keep that in the circle and just kind of know... Oh, and I can warp to those, too. Neat. Or if you have multiple missions running at the same time. Yeah, I just was gonna use a marker to figure out when I'm closest to this thing. Yeah, those lake beds look flat. Super, super flat. Do you think I should try to get closer? I guess it all depends if I can get another crew report. Oh wait, well, that's technically different text. Can I get like better mystery goo? I can't tell if this was the one that I already had. I also don't know like if this dark green bar is like implying that I could have gotten something better. I will just do the material study now, I think. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna accept some of these readings. And just so I can collect things. Okay, some of these are repeats. Maybe I should just focus on getting home at this point, you know? Otherwise, we're gonna have a whole mission to pick these guys up. And I'm not exactly sure if I'm looking for that. Okay, so... Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you just said, like, accelerate here, and it should just work. Oh gosh. Maybe not. Well, that gets me back out of orbit of this, and then I can figure something out. That actually takes so little meters a second that, yeah, I'm fine. You know what? Let's try to get, like, one more crew report. See if we can get something real good. Whoa! Talk about a flyby. It'll be fine. Oh, wait. That's my alarm. Right? Like, yeah. Yeah, that, I wonder if there's any people that get annoyed that it stops the warp at a minute and somehow sets, like, alarms to, like, 10 seconds ahead. Just because it saves them a couple seconds, like, they're total min-maxed brained. I mean, you can technically just manual. Okay. Nice, clean, and close. So your optimal accuracy happens if you burn an equal amount before and after the node. That makes sense. So yeah, that makes total sense, actually. I have not been paying attention, and I probably would have thought of that if I had thought about the fact that you can see the burn time. I kind of was filtering that out. At one point, I think I was looking at it. Not recently, for sure. Yo. Yeah. For sure. Actually, wait, so... No, that would be dumb of me. Sorry, I was thinking prograde, retrograde. I could somehow... Oh, wait, you know what? I don't need to actually, like, set it to that. I could just, like, watch which one is which on the gimbal, and it'll give me some information of how I've shifted, I think. I don't know. I was just trying to see if I could think of, like, how to use the gimbal to decide when we're actually at the... Oh my gosh! Okay, the height levels on this, like, moon are insane. And also, can I just say, I can kind of tell they developed this after the moon, just because of the fact that it looks the way it does. Yeah. Okay, so nothing new from the crew. Oh, you know what would be kind of insane? Let's, EVA you. Oh, please don't fall off. EVA report. Heck yeah. B is for board. Yeah, I don't know how close I would have to get. I feel like I'm already scraping the surface. Observe mystery goo. Shutters. Okay, let's just collect all this. Actually, one second. Let's give these just one more chance to collect something. And now we'll just see. Okay, there was the EVA report. Nothing else was important. Alrighty, well, what did I just... Okay, I pressed B, and that luckily doesn't blow up the ship in non-crew mode. I might have to... Yeah, Okay. Next orbit, we'll do this again. Okay, is there... I'm debating whether it would be beneficial to make it circular around this, or just get back into that orbit. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I know what I'll do. I think I understand how to play this. I think all I really need to do is get into that orbit and then wait. So... I mean, I could just gun it back. Because we never landed, it would really not be hard. Yeah, this rocket might actually be good enough to do a lot more missions. I just have to get landing gear and maybe the ability to transmit signals. Oh my gosh. Spin! I do love watching them spin. Holy moly. I think I just got whiplash from that. Goodness me. No need to transmit if it's crewed, since you can recover it. Yeah. I guess part of me likes the idea of being able to do satellites, but maybe... Okay, so I guess in my head, if I can do satellites, I can just start shooting them out to other planets without risking killing anybody. Is it so bad to not want to kill anybody? Oh wait, so burn time, where does it say? 5 seconds? Okay. And boop. Perfect. We're going back home, boys. Yeah, if I had planned this out, I could have probably thought of doing something with the moon, but gravity assists seem kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, I just have to land, so... Oh gosh. Yeah, if I was truly crazy, I could actually just double up. Oh gosh, it's, you know what? It's right there. It's right there. Okay, let me just make sure, like, because the moon oftentimes is weirdly larger than you're expecting. I don't want to just, like, crash into it or something. Why not? Why not? Who's gonna stop me? 9 days until that maneuver. Imagine if you had to manage, like, crew food and stuff like that. I didn't do this on purpose. I didn't do this on purpose. I swear I didn't do this on purpose. It's not what it looks. Of course it's 83 meters a second. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, now it's 81. Okay. Reality has been corrected. Reality has been corrected. It's fine. So dumb. Where the heck am I? Ah, here I am. Whee! Oh! Hello. Put this back on. Set it back to that. I think at a certain point, you can't consider the number a coincidence and more that it's like something is psychologically baked into us. I think it's just because, like, for instance, my temperature gauge is in front of me at all times. Oh, wait, no, there it is. In the summer is always, you know, like that. So it's baked into me. Literally. Okay. Now we should at least pass by the moon, sort of, wherever that is. We're just having fun at this point. We're taking a joyride around the galaxy. Noom. Oh gosh. This is the part of the process where I'm left unsure when the moon will pass by, but I guess eventually. Oh, wait, do I have to, like, set as target? Or warp to... You know, I always warp before it because I want to see it, but then we're in, like, a place like this and it doesn't feel like I get to see anything cool. Okay, warp a little further? Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. You're freaking me out. Okay, I think it's, yeah, it's like a day away. I understand now. I thought the moon was, like, way too far away to be the encounter. And I also thought it was a couple days away. For the next orbit, accidentally? Well, I didn't seem to encounter the moon to begin with? I'm not really sure. I think it was always going to be the second orbit was going to be the encounter. Did I? Oh, weird. Well, this counts as an encounter. I think, sort of. Oh, I mean, oh gosh, we're in this weird stasis where, like, the orbits don't make sense. The orbits are so incredibly helpful, but also, like, a bit freaky. Kerbal Water Program. There's water under the ocean. Wait, where's my, am I crazy or... do I not have a crew report button anymore? Transfer crew, configure vessel naming. Is there a maximum number of crew reports? I was able to do multiple before. Huh? I just hit the B button again. I'm not sure if... No? I'm kind of confused. Was there not? Huh? Her. Wait, why? Why does it feel like I'm not in control of my... Like, I have, like, the aim camera stuff, but I don't have, like, control of my ship right now. What did I press? Well, if you have 5,000 hours in the game, which, by the way, I'm talking to YouTube, RCS? Wait. Actually, yeah, why don't I have control of anything? What happened? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in warp still. Oh my gosh, I was in warp still. Sorry, when you're in deep space, you kind of forget because nothing looks at that fast. Okay, yeah, no new... I don't think I'll get much new science from passing the moon again. I think all the good stuff is, all the good stuff is, from Minmus right now. Though I am kind of curious, so... Am I in the situation where I would get the encounter if I did what you told me earlier? Like, if I did this? Or is it the other way around for the moon right now? I think I did mess up the encounter, though. The game is not very happy with my choices. So was it retrograde? Doing science or career, then go back and do a landing. Yeah, I was just doing a flyby of Minmus, and I thought I could maybe visit the moon a little bit on my way back, but I think I've screwed something up along the way. I clicked an orbit thing, and it got a little funky, and now I think I'm just gonna go back. I'm not gonna activate the cheat menu. Well, let's see. 1 second. If I do this, and that just gets that real tight. You know what? Yeah, let's just go back. I think I don't want to risk messing up getting this science back, considering I really need one of those upgrades, whichever one I end up choosing. Yeah, I have been to the moon. Last stream, I actually had to do a rescue mission because my moon lander didn't have enough fuel to get back, so it was stuck in the moon's orbit. So I actually sent another ship out to grab that crew member. Anyway, yeah, I haven't tested the re-entry of this ship. That could be pretty bad. Uh-oh. How bad could it be? See, remember, we went over the plan. Oh, I need to start burning at 15 seconds, I guess, based on your previous advice. So, I think, if I understood your advice right, now would be perfect burn time. Let's get 8 line current. I love convincing the billionaires to take a flight into the sun. I mean, what? I don't technically have to get orbit right now, but it's a good start. Yoink. Should be fine entering the Kerbin's atmosphere. Yeah, so at the current stage of the upgrades that I have in science mode, I have the big 3-person capsule, but I don't have the heat shield from what I can tell. So I think I'm just gonna hope that burning my fuel off and letting this perhaps explode in the atmosphere is enough to save my life. I have a bad habit of letting quite a lot of my, my things explode, like, and somehow survive re-entry. I'm just gonna try landing in the ocean over here. I think that's fine. Yeah, so I guess I'll burn as much of my fuel as possible and then discard it into the sea and hope and pray. Alrighty. In fact, well, yeah, this should be fine. I think that's a mighty fine ocean to fall in. I still don't know what the quick save button is. I mean, I guess I could. They told me to do it. I don't know. It'll be fine. Quicksand. That's what it feels like. Oh wait, I forgot. 1 second. Out of warp. I forgot the planet spins. I said out of warp. Ah! 1 second. 1 second. We'll do it again. We'll do it just a little bit further over. I forgot how planets work. There we go. I can just use the rest of my burn time for this. This will be fine. This will be fine. Everything will be fine. Don't cry for the Kerbals. They consider it an honorable death. Actually, the most important thing, the Kerbals can die for all I care. I have to get this back. The very tip of my capsule has all the science in it. That's the part that can't blow up. In fact, I wonder if I could just have stuck a heat shield on the side. Alrighty. Go for it! These poor fools. In their unicorn. Everything will be fine. It'll all work out, as I've been saying repeatedly every single one of these streams. Should I actually... Yeah, I think retrograde is the correct position to have here. Of course, it is weird that the rotation of the ship does not go with the speed up. I wonder whether the monopropellants could be, like, a problem. Those might be able to explode, for all I know. It's all gonna be fine. We're only going to... This is not gonna be fine. I actually should have been using... The music gave up. I actually should have been, decelerating... This is not fine. I shouldn't have tried to go to the moon. Let's just get rid of that. We're over the ocean. It'll be fine. There we go. See? It all works out in the end. I think I've only had Kerbals die to bugs in this game, by the way, I should note. Like, I think I get that mulligan on Jebediah just spontaneously exploding that one time. Sorry. I'm looking at YouTube chat. And if I'm understanding the context correctly, earlier they say, you should be fine since the bottom is so flat and the air slows it down. And then, you know, something about quick saving, and then hold on, let me rephrase that. When you do a Duna mission, do Orbirth effect at the start, save fuel when you get into space, do a home and transfer to get an easy encounter. Okay, wait, so I guess I'm just being assaulted with like things that I think are game terms and science terms. Yeah, just you'll be fine going into here. Let me make you a rocket scientist. How pretty. The sun's going down. I can make it look like my rocket has a jet engine. Which very much contrasts with the, much more intricate comments in chat. Wow, it looks like a jet engine because of the reflection of the water. Wow. I swear if this somehow explodes on the surface of the water, I'm gonna be so mad. I think I need to test all the F keys on my own time, because I grew up in the era of Alt F4, and I want to believe you outright, but the F keys, F stands for off limits. Unless you know what, unless you've experienced it yourself. Like, obviously, like, half the ones in Minecraft are just, like, statistics and screenshots and all kinds of nice things like that. I'm terrified of the F keys. But yeah, I, at some point I should check the controls again and get some of that, just so I can get some nice screenshots and whatnot. Yippee! We lived. How is this upright? I thought this would tumble immediately. What the heck is this rocket? Perfectly balanced with its unicorn horn. We made it. We got closer to the next moon. And let's see, what juicy amount of science did we bring back? Please, please be over 100. 200 science! I don't have to compromise on the 2 I was gonna buy. Holy moly. Oh, man. Wow. Right, the one was straight up 60, so of course it was gonna be a lot. Oh. Oh, it paid off so well. Okay, so now if I want to make a communications network, I have access to solar panels. Hey, remember when I almost got stranded in space because I didn't have electricity? Like... that should solve that problem. And, you know how I've been terrified because my lander legs clearly aren't large enough? I'm pretty sure these are the size that I need. Yeah, this stuff. Yeah, I need all of this. Give me it, give me it. Man, yeah, the last part of this was actually like I'm gonna be riding that high of how do I have another stream that exciting of Kerbal, because the fact that we ran out of electricity until Lim reminded me the alternator existed and we were able to get just the tiniest amount to do the maneuver. I need to edit that stream or something. I never edit any videos. I really, really should, though. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about that. Oh, that's weird. Also, wow. Now that we're into the menu... One second. Where's the settings? I changed the volume because space was quiet. Now it's not quiet. I just want to modify this rocket with some of the stuff we got. Just stick this on the back instead, because now we have the proper parachute. Also, how big is this battery? Okay, it's pretty small, but it's still what I needed. I'm just looking. Yeah, there we go. Proper parachute. Now I can worry a little less about that. In fact, I probably still will have these two, but I think I'll only have two. Let's just stick the batteries up here. The heck? Wait, am I misunderstanding where the doors on this are? What is going on with these batteries? Obviously, I just unlocked the one battery thing, but, not really. What? There we go. To the moon, do a transfer lunar injection burn so you can save some fuel since you're going. Oh my gosh. My brain's being attacked. I think I will be wrapping up for the evening. The one thing I do want to do... I wanna put a satellite up, I think. I'm just taking a look at what I have. Oh, right. Very much correct. I got a little distracted thinking of the satellite. I forgot that I need a solar panel, right? Like, at least one. Just a contingency, I can wait and get energy back solar panel. And the landing gear, I believe this is the chunky stuff. Yeah, I think this should be big enough to actually land this thing with. Just put it down as far as possible. I believe that is correct. Yep. I wish I could go down a little further, but that's fine. Okay, so I will probably try landing this on the moon first to test it. Not today, but next time I play. But Minmus is probably fine to actually try to get on, because I've already gotten most of the moon science. Granted, most of the moon science I did have to transfer back because I couldn't get the data there physically, I don't think. So I think it's more worth it for me to go back and land on Minmus instead of landing on the moon again. Despite my whole... Also, the game is way too loud. How do I... One second, let me save this. Can I leave the building and then pause? I see the audio level of the game and I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like it was just blasting, like, into your ears. Still pretty loud. I'll have to check that after the stream. Just, like, obviously I'm still louder than it, but that's just white noise. That's so loud for white noise. Okay, where is it? Kerbal Internet. Okay, I'm just gonna say now, V0. Let's just save it as that, and then just, get rid of all of it. Oh! One second. Speaking of Jebediah. where are the... Can I get him back? Oh no, he's in that one. Okay, sorry. There we go. I kind of forgot about him. He had plenty of sandwiches. He's fine. It's only been 2 months. Okay, right. Kerbal Internet. Now, I don't have the ability to make proper, like, retracting... How much energy are each of these? They're okay, yeah. Within walking distance. Yeah. So this is my first telecommunications satellite, pretty much. I'm not gonna do anything crazy with it. It's just gonna be a bunch of solar panels and like a thing or two. I could give it monopropellant, though. Which would make it look a little bit more like a cool-looking satellite thing. Which is part of the point, right? Make it look cool? Oh yeah, those are huge. Oh my gosh. I guess they would be able to block the panels. One second. Let's just see if it says they're blocked. Just thinking about Jebediah sitting. I was gone for at least a month. Sun exposure. I guess the sun is this way. I can't really tell as is. Yeah, they get to a decent amount. A what not? A what McDonald? So wait, isn't that's the one McDonald's? Yeah, okay. So I think these panels should work. I don't really have to do too much. Could I use monopropellant to, like, literally adjust the orbit very inefficiently? Why are we putting McDonald's ads in space as if this is, like, Red Dwarf or something? I really wish I had a miniature engine. Unfortunately, this is like the smallest thing. So I think I just need to get this into the orbit I want it, and then I just need to leave it there like that. Terrier? Like, that is the smallest one. There are technically these. But the problem that I have is how to fuel them. Because I guess I just want my satellite to be like a little actual, like I don't want it to be crazy, but I do want to give it a little bit of like the ability to move. So, I'm not sure, maybe I will just leave it like this. I almost forgot the actual entire point of it for a second. Where do I actually want to put this? I mean, that works. I do need to figure out some of that stuff. Gravity turning and all that. I... Okay. Is this completely pointless and I'm assuming dumb? Am I allowed to say that I'm happier with it if it looks like this? I don't need to do this. You need to, that restream bot or whatever. I feel like I'm missing half the context. I'm gonna double check Twitch. I'm gonna double check Twitch's rules again to see if they changed this. The only maybe, yeah, maybe I need something, maybe if it prints it into Twitch chat, it's fine. I need to figure out if I'm allowed to show both chats on screen now. Because that was something when I signed up for affiliate, the agreement kind of told me I couldn't do. And I kind of hate it. It's like the worst thing about being an affiliate. So I do want to look into that because I really do not like segregating the chat. Like, it is clearly like a problem here. Okay, let me just throw a bunch of jet engines on and just get it in there. It's fine to use bot to send the same message to the Twitch chat. Okay. I wonder how I would set that up. Because I stopped using Restream. I wonder whether Firebot has that function, actually. Firebot might actually have that function. Because yeah, I don't use any of the actual services. I kind of just use like, so actually I'm just streaming twice through my own internet for Twitch, rather than using Restream at this point. Like, I don't usually get too much chat in YouTube, so it's not too much of a problem, but I should consider it, because I also feel like my YouTube chat, like, they can see you in there, but I feel like it's kind of rude to them. I hate that Twitch has forced me to be toxic streamer that forgets half of his chat. Launch, and when you get to about 30 kilometers, start, or 30,000 kilometers, start turning and keep turning until about 45 until your orbit's desired altitude, then time warp close to your Applebee? Sorry, the way it's... which, I suppose the effort of putting up with the split chat is commendable. Where was that again? I do not remember. Now, I forget, do I... Oops, clicked out of the game. Do I eventually... There it is. Do I eventually unlock... continuous science using a space station? I feel like I'm missing out on something like that because the science is like very limited in what I can actually do. I wonder if this is enough. Oh wait, this rocket is huge. What am I thinking? Of course this is enough. I forgot. I wonder if this is balanced enough is now the real question. Let me just do what I've been doing and then throw some monopropellants and whatnot on, just to make sure. I gotta rename this one V1. Do I have them separate? Oh, no! Oh, wait. Kerbal Internet. I thought I renamed that one. Can I rename that one? I want to rename it V0 because this is V1. Oh, interesting. Oh, right, there's no SAS module. Should I... Do I not have a mount for this? One second, I'm gonna go back in and I want to just see. Almost certainly there's gotta be a mount. Yeah, I mean, I get to orbit all the time. I'm just throwing rockets at it. One second. Let me just... No, wrong part. There we go. That's an intake. I don't think there's a small one of these right now, which is really weird to me. Yeah, that is slightly inconvenient. Yeah, it should be fine. I just don't like it. Which, Fairlings, are those the ones where you could just, like, customize the design around it? I don't believe so. I feel like the higher customization stuff is probably later game. Again, is it just me, or is the game a lot quieter? Like, did I silence the jet engines, or can I just not hear those with my headphones? Oh gosh, I forgot, no SAS module. Oh no! My $1 billion satellite! I mean, there's no Kerbals in it, so I can let this one explode, right? I'm a little bit too reliant on that, aren't I? Gently does it. Gently does it. Gently! Protective shell for your payload. Yeah, almost certainly. That's got to be somewhere in the upgrade thing. There's just so many upgrades. To shreds. To shreds. Okay. Is there... Is there... Did I just, like, forget? Like, is there a better... Unmanned control. This smart unit not only receives related controls, it also provides automatic stabilize. So I don't think it was that one I needed. Oh, this one's tiny. Well, I guess I could... Yeah. Yeah, it's the core. I thought I could put, like, 2 cores on, but... Oh, but it doesn't look as cool. I guess it's fine. Yeah, that looks enough like a satellite. I'm okay with it. I know I'm being dumb here, wanting it to look good. But I mean, half the point of this extra little bit of my stream right now is to make it look good. I mean, it's the last thing I'm doing for the night, and it's kind of goofy, but, you know. It feels so silent. Up we go. It looks so weird. It looks like a pod racer at the top now. I guess then there's also the question of how tall of an orbit do I want it to be? Well, it's the first one, so I guess I would say... Actually, I don't remember what the range is. 5M. Combinable. So, from the little bit I saw on the wiki page when I was just, like, taking a look at this for a second, it says that your comms, your basic comms, only make it, like, 1/3 of the way to Minmus, so I would assume a decently large orbit would be kind of necessary. But I'm also, this was a really rudimentary rocket, so it's probably just gonna get into whatever orbit I can put it in, rather than a good one. And it might not even be circular at this rate. Switch geostationary if you want to try that. It still says meters, so I don't think I'm there yet. One second. So we're at 70 kilometer. Okay. Or 70,000. 70,000. Oh. So, yeah. 80 kilometer. Sorry, it's just that it's ticking up so fast that it's not that I can't convert meters and kilometers. It's just that it's going very quickly and my brain was trying to parse, like, the numbers a bit. So, like, how far can I get out? So I have... How far is that? Okay, that's... Let's try to get there and then extend it. Let's just go back and forth Slinky style. I need to install mods so I can just keep zooming out. Oh, right. This is advanced, but it's not like Kerbal's in the ship advanced, so we don't get automatic buttons for this. And speed up. Not really. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my orbit big. Oh, right. That only gets me up to about there. I need, like, oh my gosh. Oh! Oh. I didn't actually stage it. I think this is correct. Yeah. Let's go! First satellite! We're finally exiting the Stone Age. Yeah, I think it'll get enough sun. Only like one side at a time, but I feel like that's probably enough. Wow, rotation, please. Wait, did I, like... No, I don't think so. Right? Or, it might be actually slightly off. Well, let's see. We can make it round, at least, it looks like. So yeah, I'll just burn the rest of my fuel and get an almost rounded orbit around Kerbin. It's round enough. I'm pretty sure this is 1G. I'm not exactly confident in the amount of gigabits this Kerbal internet can do. I gotta get the somewhat better satellites for that. Get all the way out there into space, please. You know, it's kind of like a manta ray, actually. Oh my gosh. It looks... Somehow this stage of the rocket gives me lovely, lovely, sci-fi vibes. We're also doing Brussels sprout staging with our little monopropellant tanks. And... Hello? I hit the button, but... Whatever. Close enough. Bam. And thus... Well, let's do the next stage. That will just be space debris causing problems forever, but otherwise, we have our first satellite network. Oh my gosh. Extend antenna. Extend antenna. I don't really know if this is just gonna waste electricity, but, look at it! It's like an actual little satellite! I love it so much! I wonder if it would have made sense if I had made this one to be, rotated, so that I could then rotate this, like, away from the planet. Like, if I could do something like this, so that the one was pointed at the planet and the other was pointed out into space. That would have been kind of cool. I know it doesn't, but I'm just role-playing here, I guess. Yep. I guess at any given time, the solar panels are pretty much adding up to 1. So I think the positions of them being all around like this is good enough. Yeah, the batteries will probably stay charged. I'm gonna have to, like, test this with another remote control thing. Oh, you know what? I could have rotated the solar panels to look like proper ones. I didn't really consider that the rotation tool would apply like that. I was thinking the fold-out ones, but I didn't have those, so... I don't know why, of all the little things I've done in this game, I'm so weirdly happy with this little thing. Of course, it's too bad. I guess I don't really have it in the sort of, the sort of thing where it's rotating. How would I give this a slight rotation without, like, active, like, don't they get satellites to just, like, they give them, like, a little bit? Oh, you know what? I think I know. I think I know what might be part of the problem. So let's do this again. If I get rid of these, will it do it, maybe? So I want to point it out, just for the effect of it. Maybe? No. I think I would have to give it momentum... Yeah, like, oh gosh, that would be so hard, though. Yeah, I don't think I can really do it, maybe? Oh, you know what? I think also the game, even if it's rotating, I forgot, the speed up in the game actually locks rotation. Yeah. So you can't, like, that's why they can't make it directional. Because you can't actually do any fancy rotational mechanics like that. I do love this. I don't know. I just love looking at this little thing. The symmetry of it and everything. Oh, it's so beautiful. Not really much of a way I can test if the batteries are being used properly, but okay, so you say that I can see the network in the map. Whoa. Yo. First hop, path, vessel links. That's pretty cool. So I could send a vessel out to see how far this gets me. Like, if I just shoot a vessel out into space, we could see when it disconnects. Because I'm not sure if it tells me the radius. I don't know what 5 M is. I think that's what it was. I can't wait to set up like a bunch of these throughout the solar system. Gosh, there's a bunch of question mark things too. I don't even know how to... Huh. Those ones I'm assuming are much harder to set as targets. Space telescope? Heck yeah. I can't wait to get to stuff like that. Anyway, I consider this a success. Yeah, we just leave this here. There is a weird part of me that just gets excited with the idea of having things I can just leave in space and it's fine. Oh, there is a warp to sunrise button. I kind of forgot about that. I should have put lights on this. I should have put lights on it. No! I know those would just waste electricity, but imagine how cool it would be if it had a couple of blinking lights or whatever. Play Kerbal Space Program in real life. I think I've done a bottle rocket or two. Unfortunately, I'm going to be too busy eventually doing Stardew Valley in real life one day. One day. Just not this year. Anyway, Space Center. I'm so happy about that. At some point, I do need to clean up a lot of my space debris, if I'm being honest. Can you make things to just, like, blow them up? Can I Kessler syndrome? Oh, it's so cool. What even is it connected to? Are those other landers that I had, or is that just... What is up with that? Oh, wait a second. Oh my gosh, I think I just realized something. Did this just tease me with a, like, there's things to find? Or is that stuff I've left behind? I can't tell which thing. If it's just old landers I've forgotten about, like, well, they're not on the list. Flags? No. Debris. They're not debris, so I feel like that must be something. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Kessler syndrome. Oh, I shouldn't have recovered. No, I think I accidentally recovered that one that landed upright when I was trying to find Jebediah. What in the world could those be? Because I just realized they're not the island airfield. Well, I've got some mysteries. That's kind of cool. I feel like if Kerbal had like a lot more game to it, or if it wasn't like a desolate planet kind of feeling to it, this would be like the huge moment. You get a satellite and you start seeing all the signals you're receiving and it just blows your mind. Like, it's already blowing my mind as is if these are what I think they might be. Like, things to look at. But, I guess this one is still considered active. Oh no, the one that's just like in a crevice. No. Terminate? No. No, they're fine. I'll leave them for now. Anyway, next time I play this, I might just send out further and further probes. Just to see what I can do with them. Because ideally, I try to get, like, a better range. But I also want to figure out what range this has. And whether I need to unlock better ones before I can just start doing probes to other planets. I would love to have a rover. That would be fun. I'm assuming that's something I can unlock parts for. You know what? Now that I've gotten to this point in the game, it is actually starting to feel more viable that I will actually play and do a couple more planets. I was, like, not sure if I was just gonna get to the moon and be satisfied with it. But I guess after last part, and the fact that this is, like, this is a real... This feels real, man. Yeah. Probably won't play this, like, every week. Wow. Everything loading in one at a time. But I definitely will still, check in on and make some more progress here or there. Question is, what should I try unlocking next? Because, I don't really like the airplanes. I'm not very good at them. They just felt like a waste of money, and they get me a couple aerodynamic parts, but I am at a little bit of a loss on what to do with them, because the stuff that you start with, it just seems really difficult, and it doesn't feel like I'm going to get much more science from airplanes, if I'm being honest. Unless you get science for flying the airplanes at different speeds. I don't know really what's the point of this, trek. This has some nicer cones, but that might not be the most necessary thing to go for next. Oh wait, is this... Oh, this might be... I wonder if this is the tiny ones. Like if I wanted, like, It's possible this is what I might want if I want a miniature little thing for satellite adjustments. Some of these might be, like, this looks like it might be good for a lander? What is this? An engine for ants? It's funny, because here I'm looking at smaller ones. Almost certainly these are tiny ones. I mean, there's heavier rocketry, which includes what looks like a ginormous solid fuel booster. So there's these. This is the easy go-to. So these are the monopropellant tanks I remember using all the time when I played, like, the sandbox, and when I used to play, like, the old demo. I think they had these, so some better monopropellant wouldn't be too bad. Another jumbo fuel tank. So that's all good stuff. Even more landing gear. Fly-by-wire. Is that a big monopropellant tank? Oh, space exploration. Right, okay. I might want to invest in this sooner rather than later. Maybe. I don't know if this actually... Does this apply any science? Just... This feels like this should be, like, the next step for getting more science. I'm not sure. Like, I like it all. Like, I could make, like, rovers and stuff, but... I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna work like I think it will, with, like, these somehow providing science. These are just, like, storage units. I guess it depends. I guess if you want to travel multiple biomes on the moon, because almost certainly different biomes should provide different science. Miniaturization. Yeah, okay, so I need both of these, I think, because EVA experiments kit, that's pretty good. Stack separator, small. Oh, small adapters. Okay. Man, I don't know what to choose, because more rockets is always good, but more science is kind of its whole thing. Communication data transfer system. That's probably a better... Yeah, it's better satellite dishes, better electricity. foldable panels, better stuff. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with the EVA kit for sure. It's in the 90 category, so it's a little cheaper than the others. So it might be worth it. Like, I kind of want that, and then, like, maybe it depends on how much I get on the next mission. Okay, maybe. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a basic flight to Minmus, get science from that, get back, and then get this upgrade and finally do another moon mission. Go around, like, collecting some more EVA, experiment, like, stuff, and then see what we do from there. See how much science that gets us. Also, maybe do some experiments, see if it gets us science landing on different places, because I also am incredibly curious of these suspicious lines that I can't tell is just implying that Kerbin has satellites, like satellite dishes to triangulate signal on from any angle of the planet, or if this is telling me to go to these locations and see if there's like a thing to study to get some bonus science from. So that will be next time. We have plenty of things we can do. So I'm going to save satellites, boy. Is it spelled with an A or an E? I don't remember. I didn't pay attention to satellite school. Alrighty, well, I'm cooking in my seat, so I think I'm gonna go. I'll see you tomorrow when we work on more on my airship. What was I gonna work on the airship? I don't remember. I landed in a new location, and I have my mining device going. I have 1,000 things I can work on in my airship, but I think I need to work on the fuel system. So, if you enjoyed me building rockets, you might enjoy me building flying airships in Minecraft. Create aeronautics tomorrow. Oh, crud, I forgot to line up. I'm still not good at this. One day I'll remember to look for somebody to raid. I literally need to make it part of my outro. Whatever. Maybe one day. Bye, everybody!